What's going on, everybody? Tanner Pfeiffer here with Pfeiffer Football. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I've got some Steelers news for you. Some news broke earlier this morning that Matt Canada has been fired from the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive coordinator job. But there's a little bit more to add on to that. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and see you in just a second. So yeah, Matt Canada is no longer the Steelers offensive coordinator, but that is just the beginning of the process for the Pittsburgh Steelers. There was just a press conference with the media, and Mike Tomlin addressed that Kenny Pickett is still the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think that comes as a surprise, obviously, because you got to see how he's going to perform now with whoever's calling the plays. Eddie Faulkner. Yes, Eddie Faulkner is now going to be calling some plays. I think there's going to be a little bit of a collaboration between him and maybe some other roles on the offensive staff. Kenny Pickett has not looked great this season. I can't lie. Through 10 games, he's 6-4. Their record does not reflect the offensive performance at all. 60.5 completion percentage. Not bad, though. That could be way worse. It could be a lot better. 1,722 yards passing this season for 6 touchdowns and 4 picks for Kenny Pickett. The thing is just not good. That is not good. And last season, through 12 games as a starter, Kenny Pickett had 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Their offense looked way better last season, and there was a lot of talk about Kenny Pickett this offseason, heading into the season, that he was just going to be this phenomenal, one of the premier quarterbacks in the league. Like, people were saying he looked so much better over the offseason, like he was just gaining so much knowledge and just really coming into his own, but he's just not performing that way. Through 10 games, 1,700 yards, only 6 touchdowns. Deontay Johnson was on IR for a while, comes back, and just him and George Pickens, I don't think they've even had a 100-yard receiver yet. I'm not sure. I don't have the stats pulled up in front of me for the receivers, but it's just not good. Through his year-and-a-half career right now, and he only appeared in 13 games last season, but through 23 games started, or 22 games started, 23 game appearances, the Steelers do have a 13-9 record, but he's passed for 13 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. It's not good. It's just not good. With only 6.2 yards per attempt. It's just, they're not pushing the ball downfield. Jaylen Warren has literally been their only offensive threat this season. Najee Harris, kind of still doing what Najee Harris has been doing the last, year or two. Just kind of just running the ball for a couple yards. He did have a few nice runs here and there, but Jaylen Warren right now is literally the description of that Steelers offense. So they're giving Kenny Pickett, he's still going to be the starting quarterback. Like I said, that's no surprise. They do have Mitch Trubisky there. They brought him back over the offseason. But they want to see how Kenny Pickett is going to perform under a new offensive scheme, new play calling. So it's going to take some adjustment. This is also the first time since 1941 that the Steelers have made a coaching change mid-season, either head coach or coordinator firing, any kind of change in coaching at all. First time since 1941. There was a co-head coach or something that fired himself during that season. Adam Schefter tweeted it. But I want you guys to tell me your thoughts on this whole situation down below. Like I said, I think Kenny Pickett should still be the starting quarterback right now. He's only had 22 games in his career to show something, and that's hard to do with Matt Canada calling the plays. We're going to see how the Steelers start to perform now, if they can kind of work some kind of quarterback guru with Kenny Pickett. He is 25 years old, and I don't know, if he doesn't finish out this season as performing any better, I think you got to give the job to Mitch Trubisky and then look for a quarterback in the offseason. But we're going to have to see how the rest of the season goes. They do stand at 6-4, but the AFC North is very competitive right now. The only starting quarterback that's a legit threat is Lamar Jackson. Deshaun Watson, Joe Burrow, both out for the season. You got Kenny Pickett and Lamar Jackson. That's the starting quarterbacks in the AFC North right now. You guys tell me your thoughts on that down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love. Tanner Pfeiffer out.